We apologize for having to rush you inside like that. However, ever since the First Order landed here on Batu just 2 weeks ago, we have had to ensure our secrecy more than ever before. But you're here now, you're inside, you're safe. Take a look around. It's a modest and somewhat dusty shop. True. But to us, it is everything. Allow me to introduce ourselves. This is Lita, this is Mitchell, and I am Michael. And together we humbly call ourselves the Travelers. We travel the galaxy to remote worlds such as Osus, and to war-torn planets such as Jeddah, seeking the materials with which to facilitate our endeavors. We risk much, and go through great hardship to find the items we need. Now, why do we do this, you might ask? Because these are troubled times in which we live. Here on Batu and across the galaxy, there is unrest, there is imbalance. In the past, heroic legends have stepped forward to answer the call to restore balance to the galaxy. Perhaps you're familiar with the legend of Luke Skywalker? Yes? Anyone? We'll catch the rest of you up later. And we now have a new spark of hope among us named simply Rey. We gatherers do our small part to help by bringing you here to build this, the lightsaber. It is beautiful. It is elegant. It is an enigma born of a more civilized time. In the past, the lightsaber has been wielded by both our greatest heroes and their darkest foes. The building of a lightsaber is a deeply personal experience. One that reveals a bond between the builder and the saber. A bond that you yourselves will soon experience. And it starts with this. The Kyber crystal. Able to not only focus but to magnify the energies of the Force, the Kyber crystal is often called the heart of the lightsaber. Its color determines the color of the blade. And there are many colors of crystals throughout the galaxy. We have struggled to bring you 4 tonight. Begin with blue. Wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now our new spark of hope, Rey. Green. Wielded by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and of course the legendary Luke Skywalker. Violet. Rare and beautiful, and wielded in the past by Master Mace Windu. And finally, red. Often called the Crystal of Power, it has been wielded in the past by Asajj Ventress, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are legends of the past, and you are here to bring about the future. So in your mind's eye, picture yourself wielding your lightsaber. What color is your blade? What color calls to you? Guido and Mitchell are bringing around the Kyber crystal canisters from which you will select your Kyber crystal. Choose wisely. Choose the crystal you know to be yours. And when you have done so, place it on the green crystal dish before you.
You see your crystal.
The crystals are not stable. This is the safest way for it. The time has come now to pair your Kyber crystal with the unique saber design that you yourselves have chosen. And we begin with the hilt. The hilt is the foundation of the lightsaber. It is the center of control. It's the part of the lightsaber that prevents your hand from being sensitive. So it's a very important part. Now don't be intimidated by the number of pieces you see before you. We are here to help you every step of the way. So let's explore. On the left-hand side of your tray is your chassis. Next to it in compartments 1 and 2 are your grips. In compartment 3 is a selection of emitters. In compartment 4, a selection of pommel caps. And in compartment 5, a selection of matching activation nodes. So, now that you're familiar with the names, are you ready to build? Are you? notice this big opening in the middle. At the top of that is a spring plate. Bounces up and down. This is where you're going to place your kyber crystal. Take one pointed end of your kyber crystal, press it up against that spring plate, and then slide the other pointed end of your kyber crystal onto the plate below. If done properly, your crystal will glow, it will briefly sing to you, and you'll be able to spin it in place without it falling out of the chassis. Now this is the trickiest part, so if you need help, let us know. We are happy to help you place the crystals. Alright, it looks like most people have their crystal in place. We are now ready to move on to the opposite side of the tray to your activation plates, one matching set. Do not mix and match. Choose one matching set of activation plates. Notice on the back of each plate is a colored shape. One plate has a red square on the back. The other plate has a blue rectangle on the back. Now look at your chassis. Down by your kyber crystal, you also have a red square and a blue rectangle. Place the plate with the red square over the red square on your chassis, and the plate with the blue rectangle over the blue rectangle on your chassis. The two pieces of your activation plate should snap together, and then try your activation switch. You should hear a misfire. If you hear a misfire, you've done it correctly. Now this is the only time we want to hear a misfire. Later on we don't want a misfire, but right now we do. Alright, you hear a lot of misfire.
It's like it glows as if it's charging up, and then it releases all its energy.
Let's move on to compartments 1 and 2. Go back to compartments 1 and 2. You have 4 grip pieces. You're going to choose any 2. It doesn't matter which 2. Any 2 that are your favorite. It doesn't matter which 2 you choose. Please notice, everyone, please notice that there is a wide, thicker ring on one end of the grip piece. This is the part that will touch the activation plate. That wide, thick band around one end of the grip.
I'm choosing the gold.
Is the part that will touch the activation plate. You're going to use 2 pieces. One's going to be above your activation plate, and one is going to be below. When you have the pieces you like in place, apply pressure and twist to the right.
Let's see it, Cole.
Tightly against the activation plate. Again, you have 2 grip pieces. One will go above the activation plate, one will go below. The wide band is the part that will touch the activation plate. When you have the proper ones in place, apply pressure and twist to the right for both sides. For those of you who have your grips in place, we're now going to move on to compartment 3. You're going to choose one of the emitters, and this is going to go down over the open end of your chassis. Now this should go very
I think I like this one more.
You don't want to cross thread it, so you shouldn't meet any resistance. So it should go right on there. If it starts to resist, undo it and drop it again. It's just a matter of balance. You're going to do the same thing by flipping the chassis upside down and choose one of your collar tabs to go on the bottom.
You get the darkers.
Once you are satisfied with your hilt design, place it on the hilt stand in front of you. Again, once you are satisfied with all of the choices you've made to build your hilt, place it on the hilt stand in front of you, and a gatherer will come by and inspect your
Feel how
hand.
heavy this is. Feel this. Feel how heavy it is. Yeah. Feel it. Here, I'll trade you. Feel how heavy it is.
It's pretty bulky.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Can't skip your arm days now.
Nope. Every time I lift this.
What? You can't choose your arm, Cole.
But I'm doing gold everywhere.
All done? All right. Very good. This is your activation switch. Down is on. Up is on. When I say activate, you're going to push that activate. All right. Very good. Good job.
What do you think, Cole?
A relic of powerful.
What do you think, Cole? Show me it.
Here, yeah, pick it up.
Muestra me. All right, tell me about it.
I'll tell you after.
Okay. Max, show me yours.
I've already shown you mine, but I can get the gold and the black movement. Down is off, up is on. The hilt has a certain way of doing it, and so does the rest of the body. All right.
Close up.
Now we're just waiting for everyone else. Yep. This pin is what gives me the real power.
Pretty amazing. Oh, you happy with your choice? Pretty spectacular, bud.
This thing is awesome. Even the hilt alone.
What's that?
Even the hilt alone is awesome.
You're drooling?
Yeah, you can't see it because
All
they're
right, I
Yes.
see a lot of great hilt designs out there. Wonderful job, builders. However, we've now come to the most delicate aspect of the building process. So if I could, builders, have you take one big step back away from your workstation.
Woohoo!
The gatherers are now coming around to begin the crystal stabilization process.
Oh boy.
This is a technological process that we developed because we ourselves are not Force users. Typically, someone with the powers of the Force would be able to stabilize the crystals. However, we rely on technology. Technology that we ourselves developed. It always goes right. We've never had a mishap. At least not since that last mishap. All right, now let's go ahead and begin the... What's happening? What's going on?
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda. Builders, this is indeed an honor. The Force must be strong in this room. And he's right. The time to forge the bond between Builder and Saber has come. In a moment, I will ask you to step forward, place your hands on your hilts, and together, as one, we will activate our lightsabers. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Step forward. Place your hands on your hilt.
Oh, you feel the
Take
power.
a deep breath
Oh my
and
goodness.
activate.
Cool. Yep, the gun. What? Oh.
Raise your lightsaber. For you just built a lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith that
Oh my
came before
goodness.
you. And like them, you too
Oh my
can
goodness.
change the galaxy.
Cool.
Remember,
Shut up to your face, Cole.
a spark.
Woo.
Lift them high. The bond is complete.
Woo.
And now, builders, if you would please deactivate and lower your lightsaber.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny is your own path. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, builders. You have crafted lightsabers as unique and extraordinary as each and every single one of you. In your hands, you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power must not be dropped on the ground. Therefore, in order to protect your new lightsabers, we are pleased to present you with a saber sheath as you depart. And though our time together has come to an end, your journeys are just beginning. It's time for you to make your marks upon the galaxy. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be telling your story. And we say it like fire, build a fire.